Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. @real_Higgs, free_winning. That is the Twitter feed, YouTube channel, Facebook. Listen, notification bell on. You want to be part of Midday Money every day. We're live at 12 noon. Football Friday will be here this week. Talking NFL. It'll be NFL next couple weeks. Then we'll jump right into the deep end with college football. But let's be honest, when we talk about football on Football Friday nights at 10 p.m., it can go to college. Who knows? We'll hit a little college. Who knows where we'll end up? But, it's Football Friday. So notification bell's on. I'm going to hit YouTube right now. And, I like the Be Live right to YouTube. Wonderful. That's what we like to see. Appreciate that YouTube's on point. And Facebook, well, Facebook is Facebook. All right. This is why we'll be switching over with the, what is that? The StreamYard we like. Plus Money Honey does it with the Last Witty Standing, all her shows. So I'm going to probably going over there too. Just because I could stream right to Twitter as well, which is good. Probably just be on my stream. It's something my stream on my YouTube channel, just because I use that more than the winner free picks side of things. Anyway, enough about that. So we'll roll the free picks yesterday. I don't know if you came into the show. Think you should have had a good day. I don't know what to say. We're 7-0, and considering we had Seattle plus 160 and the Yankees 120 plus 125 first five, that's like an 8-0 day of free picks. So hopefully we made a little money there. And I don't know. We'll see. What can I say? 8-0, you better have had some money in your pocket from the show. That's how we rolled out there yesterday. Big day. Today, listen, no more basketball. We cashed with a nice Bucks in the under. And that's all baseball for another 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Let's see what he's got here. Dave, good afternoon. How are you today? Good day today. You like the White Sox and the Cubbies today. I initially was starting to take the White Sox. I'm like, you know what? We're going to take the White Sox, right? Playing good baseball. Minnesota, slumping away. We're looking at Minnie. It was like, man, we don't want to get involved with Minnesota. Last place team, or actually, well, not last place, but close enough to being the last place. They're not playing well. But I started digging into Cease's numbers here because I'm like, this only looks a little low, 140-ish, and it's up too, 130. It's open at 130, 145, 150. Let me tell you, versus Minnesota. Now, this is why I'm kind of like, I want to take Minnesota, but they're 3-13 in their last 16 versus the White Sox, 1-10 in Chicago. Cease's numbers career, the guy's got an 80 ERA in 6 games versus him. All right, and this year, 3 games, a 6 ERA. Not good. 16 innings, 11 runs, 14 hits there. Cease has not good numbers. He ceases to have a good game versus Minnesota. And Pineda's been decent. So part of me here wants to take Minnesota, but then I look at that 1-9 in Chicago and 3-13 last 16 versus the White Sox, and I'm like, I don't want to play. If I'm gun to my head in this game, I'm actually going to take the dog in Minnesota, believe it or not. I'll go Minnie there. I can't play the White Sox as a fave. Great. Trends working in a number. That's wonderful. But the pitching matchup is not in their favor today. And Cubbies today with Hendricks versus Wainwright. Wainwright's got good split at homes. That's why we're scrolling under the under here. I almost took Cubs first five based on, Hendricks 13-5-1, 72% cash in as a first fiver. So you got that, he's pitched well, but I'm just going to go under here. I like the under. Give me the under 8. Sidewise, I'm not really looking to get invested in. Like the Mets Reds under the 10.5. Stroman's pitched well, but, we got Hoffman for the Reds. Davian, and I don't know. Guy, I've said this before. I said it about you, Darvish. Guy's coming off the injured list, DL, whatever, long rest. He hasn't pitched since May 26th, so he's been out for basically almost 2 months. So I don't like jumping on that. Maybe he gets shelled. We know the Reds' bullpen is not good. Under 10.5, I would think so, right? Because I think Stroman's a decent pitcher. He's pitched well all year. Forget about the 6-8 record. ERA, everything else is He's got good numbers. So I can get what you on the under here. I don't think the Mets offense will really. Well, again, it's a scary one for me. It's a scary one because that Reds bullpen has definitely hurt the bankroll sometimes. Cash the Suns' first half last night in Bucks series future was hyped. Well, listen, you knew the Suns, if they were going to take care of business, they're going to have to come out. And I'm sure you're a little worried during the first quarter because first quarter didn't look too good for them. Good second quarter, but hey, I was happy. I had the under. I had the Bucks. I came on here. I said Bucks in 6 the other day after they're down 0-2 or 2-1. So, we'll take it. We'll take it in. We'll take the wins. Stimmy in the place to be. How are you, Stimmy? Just trying to grind it out as usual. Is that game 1 Braves? It is with Mueller. I got to clarify that. I'll do that right now. I'll clarify Braves game 1. So sorry about that. Orioles raise over the 8.5. A-Kid Rob. First of all, Rob, thanks for coming in again, as always. A-Kid, bad pitcher. Right? What do we say about Baltimore? Team total over, game over, other opponent over, raise 8.5 here. I can't get behind this 220 line here, even for the first half, because part of me is like, where's my A-Kid numbers? So he's 0-6, 0-6-2 first 5. All right, he's terrible first 5. But the Tampa, I'm definitely not laying 220 for the game, and they're laying $2 in the first 5 too. 240 now, it went up. It's gone up 240. I can't do it. Oh wait, we got to switch the pitchers here. Hold on, why am I seeing we got to change the pitchers? It's no longer A-Kid. It's Alexander Wells on the hill now. Is that official? We got a pitching change? I'll tell you, yeah. You know what? This is, for me, I got nothing to say here. We got a lefty coming in. Wells, Waka. I don't know. Pitching change, Rob, changes things up for me here, so I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared on that one. I didn't realize pitching change. I gotta say, baseball this year. Maybe it's because of these ridiculous 7-inning doubleheaders and nonsense. It's just trying to find lines on games like the Mariners, no pitcher. The Padres game too. We got 2 guys in, Wilson and Neer. Marlins no pitcher. Phillies, Yankees. Although I did see pitchers listed for Phillies and the Yankees on another site. That's why I got the Phillies team total over here. I don't care who the Yankees thought. Phillies should score 3 runs. The Yankees, I don't like the Yankees pitching. We've talked about this. So it's a rare team total coming out. But we had the Yanks yesterday. We went against the grain there. We took the Yanks against Nola. But I think Phillies could score here against whoever the Yankees throw. I'm not a big fan of the Yankee pitching staff, so that's why I sometimes I don't put this team totals there. We just talk about it more. But I really don't like this card today. I got 2 games, premium games up. Yesterday, I love the game. But yesterday we had what? We were 7-0 in the video, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1 in other plays. We'll throw the Bucks in there too, 6-1. Some days you love something. Other days, like today, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I really don't like a lot of games. Today. I apologize. But that's, and it's the bad thing is after you hit a couple, you have a nice little run for the last week or so. You want to keep firing because you're feeling it. And some days you hit this, it's like hitting a brick wall. I'm like, I really had to pull a couple games out that I liked and run with. What do we got here? A little late. You're not late here. Top of the morning. Where's the top of the morning, Tyreek? Thank you. Yeah, good run yesterday. We'll take it. We don't get too excited. It's a good day. I could have came in here with a broom and waved it around. Yay! But hey, easily go 1-4. Oh, I don't. It's nice. We'll move on now. If you're doing this for a long time, it is what it is. I expect those days every day. I've said this before. I put a game I expect it to win. So every day should be a sweep. Jay's team total over to 5 runs. They should be able to score here. We got Gary Richards on the hill. Robbie Ray. I actually kind of like I wouldn't say no to taking a shot on the Red Sox here. I know you're going to want to take Robbie Ray, right? We have a big fave here with Robbie Ray. 190 range, 195. I see a $2 out there. I see a 220 at one book. Richards has been bad. I get it, but Boston get hit. I can see Ray not laying an egg, but I can see him giving up some runs here. So team total over, I think Guy Richards is definitely going to give up runs. So I'm with you on there. Rangers team total over to 4 runs here. Rangers, Tigers, I got it. I can't give that side out there, so I'll give away what I got going on there. You know what? Team total over, I don't like that. Rangers have been bad. I mean, what are they scored, what, 44 to 4, 50 to 8 the last? I mean, they're not playing good. Come on. No way. Astros team total over. Definitely get behind the Astros there, McCullers. I mean, Eli Morgan has not been well. And Cleveland, they seem when they face better teams, especially with a decent pitcher, they struggle. The offense is struggling. Eli Morgan's not a guy I like. So I'll do a run line there with you. And over the 5 runs, it should get there. So I'm with you on that, Eric. Brewers run line. Brewers bit me in a bunch yesterday. I like the Brewers run line. My lone loser today, I did not like Mike Minor, his big 7 ERA coming into the game. And if you would have told me that he would have shut him down and it was the Brewers bullpen blowing the game for us, I would have been shocked. And I am shocked. It should have been a win. That being said, today's game, what do we got here? Brew Crew, run line, plus 110 with Lauer over Keller. I mean, listen, do I want to lay one? I don't want to lay 170. I mean, I was looking to lay this with Lauer yesterday. It switched over to Anderson. Keller is. I mean, how are his numbers? I'm pretty sure he has bad run numbers. If my memory serves correct, I mean, he has a 6 ERA on the year, 6.64 his last 7, 23 walks in 39 innings, 49 hits. So he's been getting hit a little bit. He's got a 5 ERA in a row in 10 games, 7 ERA at home in 9 games. He's got on the season, opponents hitting 300 against him. You know what? I could take a shot here, Rob. Yeah, I'll go run line there. Why not? Plus 110, it's plus money. Let's go. Fat Shop. What do you say, my guy? Like the Rays today. If you're doing Rays, as always, minus the $2 here, it'd have to be a run line play for me. Brewers, the same. I don't want to lay 180. Blue Jays, I understand. Again, if you want to go run line, but I'm actually leaning a little bit towards the Sox. I think we're going to see some runs here. So over, and maybe Boston steals one. I don't know. Again, today's a tough day. I really don't love a lot of stuff today. Earl Sports is in the house. Hello, Mr. Earl. Boston team total over? Yes, Boston. Why not? I just said, you heard my story here. Baltimore over 9. Always a Baltimore over. Why not? Cubbies team total over. This one I kind of lean to the under on. Wainwright's got good home splits. So that's I kind of like the under in that game. Dodgers team total over. The Dodgers hit. I can see him hitting Logan Webb here. Okay. Why not? I got the Dodgers as a free pick video. 140, and now it's 169. Actually, I did last night's free pick video on winning free picks. It was 140. After I popped on with Allie and Cam and Detroit Lenny on almost adulting, it was 170, and this morning it was 150. So it's come down a little bit or balancing out, whatever the case may be. But I think Dodgers should win here. Seattle first 5. This is an interesting game here. I wrote down some notes. Seattle, how about 31, 11, and 3? 73.8% to the first 5. Great numbers, right? You want to jump on Seattle today. Here's my dilemma with that. In your next game up, Seattle on line. So they're facing Gomber. And he's off the DL, which is automatically something I really don't want to play on. Guys off the DL. But he's got a 185 ERA his last 7, 148 at home. And 6 starts. I mean, pretty good. 167 batting average against a .89 whip in Coors Field. Now, I had Seattle yesterday. It was a nice win. Today, as much as the Seattle numbers say take Seattle, and they're a little dog today. What do we got them at here? Plus 130-ish? I just can't. I can't play it. I can't do it. The Gomber numbers are good. He's off the DL, which is why I can't play him. Seattle has his good numbers, but you're playing a guy who has good numbers. It's a no play for me today. Cleveland and Cleveland team total over. Whew. I don't know if I get behind that, man. Cleveland offense is scuffling right now. But good luck. I mean, you know me. I'm if you're taking dogs, I think Wednesday dogs, I think Thursday kind of dogs, Sunday dogs, I think you make money in these travel days, right? You get the weird lineups, guys sitting out or playing half a game or whatever the case may be. So is there value in dogs? I believe so. But, I mean, I can't – the Cleveland one's tough one. Tough one. Giants 139. Again, I think the Dodgers could hit. Urias, again, I mentioned this in his Colorado game. I was like, he's really pitching innings-wise. He's at where he's never been before. So maybe he's going to get a little tired. I mean, you don't think you should get tired. You're a 24-year-old professional athlete. But hey, it's different. Plus 139, you want to take a shot? It's just tough, Rob. I mean, how'd they lose last night? They blew big lead. They were up 6-2, and then they blow it in the bottom of the ninth, a 3-run walk-off. Like, a tough one to bounce back from. That's a sad night going back to the hotel room. There we go. Jersey in the house. I was rocking my Taylor Hampshire yesterday, though. Jay Hyper. Hey, Nick, how are you? Cardinals, Braves, second game, Tigers, White Sox, money line. So, St. Louis and the Cubbies. I like the under here. I got no real opinion. Kyle Hendricks has had a nice little year. Wainwright's numbers at home are pretty decent. I'm going to go under. I don't like the Cardinals offense. Again, I said they're a bottom 5 hitting team this year, maybe 6, whatever they are now, whatever the case would be. So not really high on St. Louis. I'll look to the under. Braves in the second. I like Braves in the first game. That second game, I mean, we got 2 guys. I mean, who are these guys? I mean, come on, Neer and Wilson. Sounds like a 80s band. Neer, Wilson at Turner Field. I don't know. No Brave second game. Tigers and the Rangers is a premium. White Sox money line. So this is why I don't like the Sox. I said it earlier, Nick, you might not have been here. Cease has bad numbers versus Minnesota this year. I'll run them down again. 3 games, 6 ERA, 16 innings, 11 earned runs. The average number, career-wise, 6 starts, 1-3 with an 8 ERA. So Minnesota kind of knows this guy. Problem with taking Minnesota here is that they're on a 1-9 run here in Chicago and 3-13 overall versus the White Sox. So I can't really back it. Pineda's got a 5 ERA his last 7 and on the road. So not a game I want to get invested in. So that'll be a pass for me. And I said before, I'll say it again. At today's card, only a couple things I like. I got 2 premiums. I mean, out of all the games I got scrolling underneath here, Phillies team total, I'm going to jump on that. I saw that at DraftKings, one of the books had it up early. I'm fading. I had the Yanks yesterday. Today is a fade the Yank kind of game. Fade the Yank. And with the Tigers' first 5 here, so Detroit, first 5, they're on a 10-1-3 run. And Texas is on 0-8 first 5 run. Forget Texas. I'm just not playing well at all either. But so that's that. You like that chicken statement later? That was funny, your chicken statement. That was funny. That show gets a little cray-cray. Start drinking on that show. It gets a little wild. But we got the Seahorses, though. The Seahorses are in the house. Any lean on Braves game 1? I like the Braves game 1. Got the Braves. It's scrolling underneath here, Nick. Here we go. Braves game 1 plus 115. I'm going to fade Paddock here. And, based on, San Diego on the road, as good as they are, right? So here they are sitting in 3rd place, 5 back of San Fran. And a lot of talk is like San Diego's good. They're all in here. They got a losing record on the road. So I don't know if they're going to run a big run to get a little better, but I don't think they should be favored. Paddock's road numbers aren't that good. So I'll gladly take the Braves first game. This is a desperate team right here. Atlanta. And I said, coming out of the break, I'm like, where are they going to be with no Acuna? How are they going to respond to this? Max Fried hasn't pitched well. The pitching hasn't really been that good. What are they doing? They could trade Charlie Morton. Freddie Freeman's a free agent. Obviously they shouldn't trade him, but I'm thinking, why not trade him? I trade him, get some decent pieces back. You could always re-sign him as a free agent, but I'll grab the Braves here game 1. Patrick, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Mets team total over 3 runs. Absolutely. Hoffman, again, hasn't pitched since May 26th. I said it earlier, Eric. I'm really not a fan of guys' first games back. This park teams could hit here, as bad as the Mets have been. 3 runs, I think they should get done. They should get 3 runs. Anybody who faces Cincy should get 2.5 runs just in credit off the bullpen, because the Cincy bullpen is terrible. John, that's a tough one. What do you say, Pat? Like I said this before. Welcome to sports betting, bro. You're gonna have games like that, and you shake your head like, what the heck? You'll remember those. I'll tell you this. I know all those tough losers you take. It's like, oh my God. But the games we win like that, I don't remember them because, hey, it's a win. Because the game should win, right? We bet the game, expect it to win. The losses, and it's funny because everybody says it. If you're real better, you know your losses. Wins, you expect to win. You shouldn't remember when the losses stick out. Because you're like, what did you do wrong? Like that one. It's like you didn't do nothing wrong. You had it, and then it just fell apart. Braves game 1. Why do I like the Braves game 1? I do not like Paddock. I'm going to fade Paddock here. I'll take the Braves game 1. San Diego on the road, been iffy. I said yesterday in a show, I wanted to take the over for San Diego. I actually had it, and then I crossed off. I'm like, you know what, Darvish off. Because my thing was he's off the injured list, whatever the case would be, hasn't pitched extra. Had extra rests, stuff like that. Those pitchers, I don't want to really jump on the first game back. So I think you can see wrong. So and I ended up coming off of it because I was like, you know what? It wasn't. Now things change with a rain out. And I said this when the Astros played Detroit. I'm like, they came in crushing Detroit or crushing Baltimore, I think, before that series. And I said, once you get like a rain out, it just changes the flow of things. So I backed off that San Diego. I'm sure enough it was 2-1. But, here he comes now out of the gate. Or yesterday, I should say, same with Paddock. The as good as San Diego was hitting the ball, they're crushing it against the Nationals. Come in, rain out, 2-1 yesterday. They've struggled on the road. They're sub 500 on the road. They're not as good on the road as at home. I'll take a shot here with a home dog. Scrappy home dog was supposed to be pretty good. We're supposed to be pretty good this year, the Braves. Granted, their best players out. But what I've seen out of Paddock, I'll take the 115, go the other way. What are we seeing from the Padres? We've seen them lose on the road multiple times. They're under 500. DraftKings had a 2.5. Again, so looking for team totals, a lot of places, I have screens up for a bunch of different books. I got a bunch of New Jersey books on one screen, Vegas place on another. So I got like 20 lines to look at. Obviously, people don't have 30 books. If you're lucky, you might have 5. Let's be honest, people probably just use 1 or 2. But you have to shop around a little bit. And, I say shop around because between 2 sites I post on, same games, I have a $1,200 difference. Like I'm not positive money on winning free picks. On another site, I'm 6 overall on here plus like $1,500 based on getting a push instead of a win or a loss instead of a push, or I'm laying 105 instead of 121, stuff like that. You need to shop around. If you want to make money betting, those things add up. I said this a month ago. We're talking about baseball. I said it was a $2,000 difference between 2 sites with 2 same games. And the records were slightly different. I think it was like 6-7 game difference between a win and a loss and a push. People, you need to have different outs because books are different. Juice is different at different places, and it adds up. You bet games like I bet, a lot of games, it adds up. It adds up to a $1,500 difference here on 2 sites. Just letting you know. Pine Bluff's in the house. Ready for Football Friday. You absolutely know I'm ready for Football Friday. I can't wait. I'm ready to move on at Steelers -1. We just might do money line at 110. Let's go Pittsburgh. Let's go. Fade the Cowboys here out of the gate. Thoughts on Detroit, Cleveland, Giants, baseball games. All right, so Detroit and the Texas Rangers, I got a premium on, but I do have a first 5 play underneath, so you can probably figure that one out. Cleveland, I don't like Cleveland. I'd have to say Houston, run line there. I mean, Eli Morgan's today. Eli hasn't been good. And Giants, I don't know how they're going to bounce back. That's a rough loss last night, Bear. Bottom 9, 3-run bomb. I said earlier, Chris, you came in late. Today was a tough one trying to find some games. I dug deep to a team total for the Phillies, maybe first 5 over there. Found it. Cubs under. I mean, my favorite one out of all these is the Phillies team total over. I think they're going to score probably 5 runs versus the Yankees. You know how I feel about the Yankees. I think this is a good day to go against them. We had them yesterday. Today I'm going to go against New York there. But I really don't like a lot of games today. It's the way it is sometimes. Taking a knee today. St. Louis let you down. Let the Cubs score 6 in the 9th. Yeah, I had no. 6 in the 9th. That's a rough one. At least, man, if you had St. Louis and San Francisco, I guess it's a really rough night for you. All right, yeah, 2.5. Well, hey, see what you got. If you got any team total you can find for Philly, just in that game, I think Philly, first 5 and find it over. I think there's going to be runs in this game. Phillies are going to hit whoever the Yanks have. I think they're supposed to have Wojo. Adrian Wojciechowski, I think he left ESPN for today. I don't even know who's. Hold on. Let's see if we get any kind of updated pitching match. I got it. The thing is, even with multiple screens up, I have to find where I saw the Yankee line. I don't know. Seeing a total of 10 now. I don't even know if that's correct now, that DraftKings number. I got to go hunting for it. Excuse me, folks. I'm sorry. Where is it? Come on, folks. All right. Oh, so give me a second. I'm trying to. Yeah, we cannot locate you. No. Let's see what we can do. We'll try to find a team total somewhere else if it comes up. Maybe I'll take that one out of there just in case anybody can't get it, because that's not right to do. If a lot of people can't find it, that's not really fair to say. Over Rays game. Yeah, I'd go over the Rays game. We know we don't like the Baltimore Orioles, although they do have a pitching change here. Pitching change in that game. We got games off the board already, right? I mean, it's Rays are off the game. Padres here in game 1. Mets about to come off 5 minutes. Jeff's in Vegas. Where you headed, Jeff? What sports book you at? Going down to Circa? Westgate? Where you headed? Tyreek's going to Detroit, first 5. It cashes often. It cashes so often it is 10-1 with 3 pushes, 91%. That's the kind of run it's on. Big X says Mets money line. I can see that. Stroman's pitched well. I get it. Hoffman, not a guy I want to jump on there. Chicago White Sox money line. That's game. That is a no play for me. I don't like what I see on either side of that. So bad things equal out all over the place. Stay away. Maybe take an over in that game if you want to do something. Drive by Shreveport this week. All right. Yeah, Shreveport, you got some sports betting up there. I didn't realize how close Shreveport was to Dallas. I'm going to take a little road trip up there, Jeff. Come say hello. Get a little lunch. Get some, I don't know what's good in Louisiana. Definitely not pizza, right? Keep betting against Rangers till they show a pulse. I mean, they've lost 7 in a row. You know, I'm not a, my little streaks, wins, losses. Let's go. I'm on the over Red Sox Blue Jays. I agree with you. I can see them giving up runs, and I think they can score off Robbie Ray. Here we go. Muncy and Turner out for the Dodgers. Reading numbers are actually better on the road. Yeah, his numbers, and they're actually kind of going up a little bit now as he's moving on. He's getting up in pitches. So Muncy Turner out definitely gives me a little lean to maybe take San Fran. Let's see what kind of heart they have. I mean, you want to bet him as a dog? I'm not going to say no. Are they going to be flat after last night's game? I took it off because I'm like, you know what? That could very well have been a first 5 line. Very well could have been first 5. But you know what? Either way, I probably would still take it if you get it as a first 5 line. I just took it off. I'm like, you know what? Because a lot of places I'm looking even just regular first 5s, and some books don't even have them. So I'm going to pull the team total off. And if we talk about it in the chat's one thing, I'm not going to put it up here so people, because if it cashes and somebody's like, oh, well, that's like giving out like a, stale line. It's I don't want to do that. Think about Pitt's game. I have zero opinion on Pitt and Arizona. I don't want to get involved with either of these bad teams. Would I lean? I'd lean maybe on the Pirates, believe it or not. But I'm not. I like my money's going to be on 3 spots today, and that's that. This is a card I don't like. Yesterday I loved it. I didn't have enough hands to move around and bet games yesterday. Today not so much. Gracious Mets first 5. Okay, can't go against Stroman, and I'm not a big Hoffman guy. So all right there, Boston, take a shot on the big dog. I like it. I think they could maybe get some runs off Robbie Ray. Maybe hedge with the over. I don't think the game's going to be like a 7-1. I think they're going to be like I don't want to say like 14-8, but I could definitely see it behind scoring. Brewers run line against Keller. All right, Brewers hurt me yesterday. Wasn't expecting their bullpen to wet the bed, but they did. Mini White Sox over. That's where I'll go, Minnesota. Pineda's got bad numbers of late. Minnesota overall bad against the White Sox. Cease bad numbers against Minnesota. Over 9.5, I can get behind. Houston run line. I'm with you. Eli Morgan. We talked about him the other day for a run line play. I said the guy's giving up 20 runs in 21 innings, or 21 runs in 20, and whatever the case may be. He gives up runs. So take the Astros run line. Man, Eddie Lewis, injury or not, playing or not, it's just the fact that that's a tough loss. You should have won that game. Now you're a game ahead of the Dodgers. Now Dodgers are like, you know what, folks? Or San Fran, here we are. All right, we haven't been playing that good, right? San Fran's had some guys out. They haven't, San Fran's has guys out too, offensively, and Buster's been out and stuff. But Dodgers had some premier guys out. Mookie Betts hasn't done anything. I mean, who was out? Seager was out. I mean, yeah, LA's playing like this, and they're not even ready to play. Same with the Dodgers. They got some, a lot of guys banged up on their staff. But they're a little further back, obviously. The Padres 5 back, Dodgers 1 back of the Giants. It's just a tough spot. I don't want to. San Fran's got the best record in baseball. Can I tell you not to take a team plus money, best in baseball? For me, it's a no play. How are they going to show me how you respond? All right, you're going to win today. Good. Maybe I'll think about taking you the next game. I was going to pull up their schedule. I'm not doing that. Royals under 9. Reds are 10.5. So, you know what? Neither of these would shock me, big ways. Right? I mean, Keller's bad. I'm not a big Keller guy for Kansas City. The Brewers' offense was good, and then they failed to show up yesterday against a guy with a 70 ERA, so maybe they're back to not being well. So I could see that. I could see that. And same with the Reds here. Stroman's pitched well all year. The Hoffman side scares me. The bullpen scares me for Cincy, just a bad bullpen. But I can see this being like a 5-2 type game. So under, I'm going to say okay. I can understand where your thoughts with that are. No Mookie. Giants series pretty good. Take a chance on Giants. Like the over 8.5 too. Well, if you like the Giants, I can't tell you not to take the Giants. And Mookie's not going to have a good year. He's going to be like 250. That being said, I took the Dodgers on 140 last night for the free pick video. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to be a tough one to bounce back from. That's my initial thought. Dude, that is like a dagger. That's a flattener. That's your pancake style. And it went from 140. Now we're in the 170 range, 160s, 150, whatever the case would be. But again, once he's out, Turner's out, Betts is out. I mean, it changes the aspect of the game. That's lines coming down. Maybe it's worth a little money on San Fran. Again, this is the day I feel a lot. You can get dog values like on a Wednesday, Thursday, even on a Sunday sometimes. These are when the dogs are out. Philly line is a first 5. All right, Eric, thank you. We were not sure. It was 2.5, and I was like, wow. But, even for a first 5, Phillies over 2.5, I'll take it because I think they're going to hit the Yanks today. Full game team total, 4.5. I still like it. I still like them over for the first 5. I like them over for the game. I think Phillies win this one 7-5. I think this is an over game. I think they hit the Yankees today. Mattress Mac for $2 million on futures. Well, I don't think they have to worry about paying that one out. I don't think they get there. So. No, I saw it on there for 2.5. And I didn't play it. I saw it. I posted. I'm like, because I thought because there was no other really lines up anywhere on the game, and I'm like, you know what? I think the Phillies are going to win today, but I had no pictures for either. So I'm like, you know what? Phillies 2.5, whatever it is, first 5, full game. I still like Phillies for the game and for the over. Patrick, Pittsburgh and Arizona. Why are we betting these crap teams? What are we doing here? No. I mean, ask me my opinion. I'll take Pittsburgh. I don't like Bumgarner, but I'm not betting. I'm not betting with your money. I don't know why. You did ask me twice. I'm like, someone else asked it too. I'm like, who wants to get involved with the Pirates? Erlenberg gets run on team total. Hey, it's good and bad. So I'm in the Central Time Zone now. So I get up. It's like an hour later. Where on like the East Coast, I'd be going to bed like 1 a.m. waiting for lines to come up. And then I have to get up with the kids, like, school start, like for football stuff, up like 5:45 or 6:45 around 5:45. But I'm going to bed at 2 a.m. But here it's like I'm up, it's 7:15. I'm like, I get to sleep a little bit, but it's really 8 o'clock. Like I'm always like, time-wise, I'm messed up. But I try to, listen, you got to get the lines. I said this before. I mentioned it on the 2 sites, just finding better numbers. And with football a month away, you better – I mean, people don't like to do it because the average person has X amount of dollars in their thing, and then you don't want to tie up your bankroll on a Tuesday with games for Saturday because you want to be betting like a freak for baseball during the week or whatever the heck you got going on. Hey, listen, I bet Saturday college football and Sunday NFL the Sunday and Mondays before the week. I'm not changing my mind. I like my thing. That's it. I'm short of something drastic happening where we're losing quarterbacks. That line's out. I'm not changing my opinion, right? It's kind of like I said this about Super Bowl. You got 2 weeks. That Sunday night AFC Championship done, NFC is done. 2 teams are playing. In your head who you like. What are you going to wait 2 weeks and just listen for me to say something or someone else say something? No. Stick to your gut. Do your work. You like a team, you bet it, get that number. I know, obviously. Like I'm talking about taking the Cowboys in week 1. It's 6.5 now. I love Cowboys 6.5 because I think every person out here is going to be like, Super Bowl champs, Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. It's the Dallas, the Cowboys. They're terrible. They only got to win by a touchdown. Well, by game time, this is going to be over a touchdown. But I'm still loving Dallas. And I'm going to be shocked if Dallas wins outright, or this game's going to be like 34-30, last second field goal or something, somebody to win it. So I jump in early. Early bird gets warm, absolutely. Hey, plus money, honey's here. Allie, I think I had a winner in the last Woody standing yesterday. Yeah, he does that because he's got the whole, win it all, get it all, whatever he has. Like, you buy whatever from him. And let me tell you, I looked at his stuff, but that ain't cheap. I didn't go to Mattress Mac to buy my furniture. What the heck? That guy charges, some of his stuff really expensive over there. I'm like, holy cow. Best three today. Well, my best one's up in the premium side of things, but obviously I like Detroit first five here. Phillies, any Philly overs. I think Philly's gonna take care of business today. So Philly team totals over there. It's a tough 3-pack today. I mean, I bet 2 games I'm going to grab Phillies team totals when I get off here. Over on the red. I mean, I would actually lean to the under here. 10.5 just seems high because I don't see the Reds really crushing Stroman. Maybe they do. I just the Red bullpen scares me, but the Met offense does not scare me. So someone said 10.5. I was kind of like, you know what? I could see that. I don't like this day at all today. Some days, yesterday I loved it. What do we have? I mean, just to show, yesterday went 7-0. I think I went 5-1 in play. So 13 games yesterday. Today I'm struggling to find a couple to bet on. Arizona money line for Stimmy. Oh my goodness, terrible. KC Milwaukee under. I can see that. San Fran LA under. That won't shock me there. Getaway day. I don't know what this says, but hello. Rays run line, Milwaukee run line. All right, Rays are underway. How are they doing? You got a score in that game for you yet? We got a score in Milwaukee. Tampa Bay. 2-1 in the first. Second inning, excuse me. Bottom 2-1. Already runs on the board. Over's looking good. Giants, Dodgers under 4.5 first 5, and the Pirates. Again, I can kind of lean on the Pirates. Dodgers under. I could see. Why not? Right? You got guys out. White Sox, Blue Jays, D-backs, Houston 4-piece. I could see this going 1-3, Anthony. I do not like the White Sox today. I don't like Cease's. Turn that White Sox to a White Sox over. Blue Jays to an over, or the Red Sox. Diamondbacks I don't like. It's Houston, again, run line. You can't I don't know. I think you're in trouble with this one, Anthony. We'll see. I'm going to write it down. Hopefully you win. I'm pulling for you, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Again, I'm not betting them. But again, I'm not betting any of those either. So came in late, Tate the Great. Good job. White Sox seems fishy. Lean towards the over and the White Sox win. Definitely like the over. That's where it's at because Cease has an 80 ERA or something versus Minnie in 6 career starts. He's got 80 ERA. He's got 6 ERA this year against him in 3 starts. He's been bad. Pineda's got like a 5 or 6 ERA his last 7. He hasn't pitched well. So definitely over, but I don't want to lay anything with the White Sox here. Wilson. How are you today? Red Sox going over? I like the Red Sox to go over. I won't be shocked that the Red Sox win today. If the Red Sox steal it, it would not surprise me, but definitely over the total. I'm shocked Pitt, Arizona isn't the ESPN game. Should be, but they got a better one in Cubs, St. Louis. Another barn burner. What team can we start fading? I don't think we're in fade mode right yet. We got a couple teams approaching it, but we are 9 days away from the trade deadline? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. 10 days to the trade line. 15 days to preseason football. Actually, we got 38 days to college football regular season, 50 days to the NFL, and how about 69 days college hoops basketball? Midnight Madness starts up. We'll practice. How about that? Yeah, definitely. Again, the line's going to go to 7. People are going to bet all over Tampa. I'll tell you what, if it stays at 6.5, I'm going to love Dallas even more. It'll be my game of the week to start the year, my NFL game of the year. How about that? Week 1, Thursday opening night. My whale play. It'll be a whale play game. Best deal you get for your mattress at the Costco, huh? Oh, we ordered something. I forgot where my wife ordered our new mattress from. We got a Costco mattress though for my son at Costco. Mattress and box spring. It's good. Well, I should upgrade him to a queen. I went up there today to wake him up for football. It's like a regular full-size bed. He's like me. He's like a grown man in a 14-year-old body. He said today, so he's new. We're new in town, and he's at the little camp here. He's on the weights. Somebody's like, older kid. He said, "This kid had a mullet." He's like, "How old are you?" He's like, 14. I'm a freshman. He's like, "Man, you're a big kid. You're pushing some weight around." I was like, I bet you I made you feel good because he doesn't want to. He wants to sit and play on the Xbox or whatever he's doing, computer. But he's a big cat. I said, I'm glad I made you feel good. Somebody's complimenting you. Always nice to get a compliment. That's why I say give the thumbs up. Feels good. Give the thumbs up. Even if you thumbs down, let me know that it's helping or hurting. I'm here to help and hurt. Raymond's back from a holiday. Yeah, right. I saw you in almost adulting last night, and I felt like thinking this guy doesn't even come in that chat anymore. Real nice. White Sox over. Yes, we were already on the White Sox over. Absolutely. Looking for the Dolphins to have a good year. What do I think? I do not think the Dolphins are going to have a good year. Nope. That defense totally overperformed last year. Not happening this year. Listen, you got the Bills are going to be the Bills. And I'll tell you what, I will not be shocked if the Patriots steal a couple wins here. Don't sleep on the Patriots. And I am not a Patriot guy. Astros over to 9, risky bet, but going for it. It's a risky bet because this could be 7-0 and game's over, right? Because what are we getting out of Cleveland offense? Dominic says Red Sox Blue Jays under 6 from 5. I don't like that. I mean, if Gary Richards pitches like himself, Blue Jays could score 6 in the first inning. Vikings 3 future bet already locked in. Vikings week 1. Let me pull out. I got the lines right here. I got the lines in front of me. Against Cincy. It's down to 3. I saw 3.5, so it's down to 3 now, huh? I like it, though. Antoine, you're definitely late. Went 4-0 probably from you today. Good job yesterday. 4-0 in total chaos. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not always going to go 4-0. Maybe we'll go 3-1. 2-2, maybe we split, but we have dogs that'll win. But I'm glad to help out. I'm glad you did well. Thank you for coming in. You know what you can do? You give me a like button. Hit the like button up. I had Red Sox money line yesterday, but the game got postponed. Yeah, postponed yesterday. And here we are today. But I still, listen. And yesterday's game, I was like, I like the Red Sox. I'm like, who the heck is this kid Hatch pitching for Toronto? I was like, I was as bad as Garrett pitched. I'm like, I'll take Garrett Richards and the Red Sox because the Red Sox can hit. They can hit the ball. Even today against Robbie Ray, they can hit. And as much as I love Robbie Ray, I've been waiting for this guy to be awesome since he was in Arizona. Pitching bad out there, walking a million guys. He can give up some runs. So I'm with you. I'm with you. You know what that's from? Anybody see My Blue Heaven? When I say I'm with you, that means I'm with you. Steve Martin? No? My Blue Heaven, anybody? Oh, man. I'm so old. All right. Enough movie quotes, NFL talk, baseball winners. Back tomorrow, midday money. Just get ready. Football Friday night, 10 p.m. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in. Let's have another great day, right? We got games underway here. Hope everybody has a winner. I'll see you tomorrow.